Ja.
Hoi Joël, wat zijn je gedachten over de baan bij Excelsior?
Hmm. Ja. Ja, ik ben blij. Ik ben heel blij. Heel blij. Dit is een fascistische club en ik kan niet warten om te beginnen. How did I do? Was that okay? Yeah? Good? Okay. Ja. Ja.
Je aanstelling als manager van Excelsior heeft een hoop mensen verbijsterd. Zij zien voetbal toch meer als een mannenspel. Denk je dat er in de voetballerij sprake is van seksisme?
Ah. Ja. Ja, ik denk dat er nog steeds goed over wordt gesproken. Gesproken. Ja. Why? Okay, why are they laughing? It's okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next.
Je bent duidelijk een talenkenner. Hoe bruikbaar is dat in de hedendaagse voetbalcultuur?
Het heeft ons op veel gebieden een voorsprong. Als we het kunnen gebruiken om te winnen, is dat nog beter? How was that? Was that okay? Why is everybody laughing? This is, okay, stop this. Let's just stop, turn off the cameras. Stop it.
Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the old lady, and this is the Journeyman, episode 4 of a linguistic journeyman save. Quickly, the outline of this save is that whatever country I end up in, I have to change the game to that country's language. And as you can see, we started off the game getting a job at SBV Excelsior in the Netherlands. So that's what we're learning is Dutch on this one. So here we are. The game is in Dutch, and you can check with people who were on my stream yesterday. I was playing in Dutch. I always play in Dutch. I don't want you to think I'm going to cheat, because I'm not going to cheat. I won't even look stuff up on Google Translate unless I'm absolutely baffled by what the word is. So yeah, or if I want to know how to pronounce something, I used Google Translate because they've got the good text-to-speech engine there that gives you a fairly good idea of how to say it. So I hope you enjoyed the press conference. It was a lot of fun to do, and I really appreciate the help of Deraam FM, a link in the description below, to his blog, and I'm very grateful to his help for his help in helping to put that press conference together. He is not in any way responsible for the abject terribleness of my answers. That's my fault. Okay. This is where we're going today. We are going to play Dordrecht. Dordrecht. There, that's better. We're going to first have a quick look at how things have gone. If I can get my mouse to cooperate. There we go. So things have been up and down a little bit. All right, you saw us lose to Almere City. We went out and thumped Young Ajax. They only got a late goal to give them a consolation, but it was not close. Then we went to SC Cambuur, and it was also not close, except the other way. We had possession, but everything else went their way, and we just couldn't do anything. Go ahead, Eagles. We got a goal from Rai Flute to cancel out the one by Alexander Banink, and that left us with a 1-1 draw. Excuse me. We went away to Roda, who are currently lying like 16th, 17th, 18th, something like that, because they've got a 3-point deduction for administrative irregularities or something. I don't know exactly. I wouldn't know if it was English, and it's not in English, so that's okay. Then we went, and this was a big surprise because MVV were in second place when this happened, and I don't think they are anymore. No, they're down to fourth now, although they're tied for second, so it's not really that bad. But they were second, and we just went out and beat them, and we beat them handily. It was not particularly a close game. Let me see, Statistiken, where are they? Wedstrijd Statistiken. It was actually fairly close, except we had all of the possession, like 2/3 of the possession we had, and they just had no answer for it. So, yeah, that went really well. So that's how things have been going. Today we're going to play our big rivals, FC Dordrecht, and in the Rijnmond derby, which I think is the Rijnmouth derby, which is kind of cool. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to play that game and see how that goes, and then get on with, I'll tell you where we're going to come back for the next game, and that'll be that. In fact, it'll probably be for the first round of the KNVB Becker. That would be good. I need to figure out how to say letters in Dutch and numbers. I need to know how to say the letters and the numbers in Dutch, because it sounds a little silly if I say, MVV Maastricht or, FC Dordrecht. It just sounds weird to me. I don't know. I want to fix it anyway. So that's we'll come back for the cup match. I think that should be a good one, a good fun one. We are sitting currently in 10th place, which is not bad, but it's not what the club had envisioned. They want us to make the playoffs. At the moment, they're happy, so we'll see. They're happy with my work in keeping within the salary budget, and they want me to reach the third round of the Becker. And this is the first round, so we need to do well in the cup if we're gonna satisfy the bosses. I'm gonna let Kenny Littman have the game again because he played very well in his starting game against Maastricht. He was a late addition. Oh, I should tell you about the players we brought in. I'm sorry. Transfergeschiedens. All right, there weren't that many. All right, it looks like there's a lot here, but there aren't actually that many, because this is somebody that my stupid football director brought in. He's okay. He might be an okay forward at some point. I brought in Thomas Cox, a right back, because we were very light at right back. He's fast. He's got some reasonable defensive abilities, and he's working on his crossing. Kenny Littman is a young goalie. Don't be fooled by the 2 stars. I think that the way his numbers are distributed outstrips what his star rating says. I think he's better than what they say. Most of my other keepers either have very low anticipation, and I'm talking like 5 or 6, or very low agility, or both. And that bothers me. I don't like having goalkeepers with low numbers in those 2 spaces, particularly, as well as the big ones, one-on-ones, handling, reflexes, command of area. So yeah, that's Kenny Littman. We brought in Declan Lambert. He's Australian, and he's a rechtsverdediger. He will play verdediger rechts, whatever, vleugelverdediger, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. He's another right back. We were very light. He's not quite as good as the other lad, but he can do the job. He's going to be okay. And Boateng, somebody else brought in, and Uderink, somebody else brought in. I wouldn't have brought either of them in. They're no good. So today's team: Lippmann, Boss. Oh, hold on, but not Boss. I want one of my new guys. Where's my new guy? Or is he the new guy? He's the new guy, isn't he? Boss? No, it wasn't Boss. Hold on, this is not right. Positioning. It is rechter flank. Thomas Cox, that's who I wanted to play the right side. I want you. Okay, you come down here. That's how we play this. Daniel Boss is on an amateur contract. I don't want him playing regularly. I want just Cox and this guy, CB Hormans, who is actually a central, but he's effective on the right as well. So he'll be filling in as well. All right, let's get this back here so that I can get everybody in. I need one more sub. I don't need the tweede elftal for that. And I don't need an extra goalkeeper, so I'll just go with a man short. Okay, Cox. Yeah, I need one man. Has a number. 39. Dienen. Alright, Kleedkamer. Toespraak. And we must be able to win this one. Play your own game and we will win. On paper, should we this match easily win? Dit is jullie kans. Criticas dus om te storen. Oh, hey, that's the one. That one. Yeah, look at that. Hooray! I'm getting better at this. Oh God. He's een geweldenaar. Ik hoop dat hij zijn jubileum bekroont met een topprestatie. Yeah, that's good. Yep, that works. Is Thomas fit enough? Yes, he is. He got a bump on his head, but he's okay. How useful, how handy is it that Joel Zwart's so versatile is as you set the lineup? Is he the sort of player where the Finland, I think it's this one that's usually fairly safe. New Thomas Cox, de laatste tijd weinig wedstrijdteam. Wedstrijd dit me heeft opgedaan. Hoe lang dank je? Hij kan spelen. Hij is klaar voor. Hij is klaar voor. Oh, ik ben heel blij. Ja. Heel blij. That's me. I want the opstelling Dordrecht. There you go. And they're on defensive. So we will not be on cautious. We're going to go to positive. We're at home. They are 19th in the league or 18th. Something like that. Might even be 19th. I think there's 20 teams in this division. And I'm hoping we should be able to beat them. Yes, there, it's in. Woohoo! Just barely, but I'll take it. Just barely over the line for his first goal of the season, Joel Zwarts. Burger puts his back to the play. Cox with the cross. How's that for a prescient pick on the thing? He's the man who sets up the first goal, is Thomas Cox. So, yay. Let's Let's do something about that, thank you. Queens. Gets tired, gives it to Verhaar. Outside to Van der Meer. And it's a nice goal by Bruins, his first of the season. 2-0. And the fans will go wild with this one. They're really happy. Van der Meer across. Bruins leaps highest. Bruins is not a big fella. Alright. I don't know exactly how he managed to beat his man there for that header, but he did, and I'm happy, and that's good. Zed ingenommen. I'm worried that means complacent. Okay. De eerste helft betekent niks als we het niet doen in de tweede helft. Geconcentreerd en bij je focussen. That's the one I want. Yeah! Oh, I'm getting the right ones. This is good. This is good. I'm starting to be able to actually understand this. Not perfectly, but I'm getting there. And that's only reading. It's still very hard for me to decipher things when people say them because it's obviously coming so much faster and it's coming orally instead of instead of visually. Tell me that was a goal. Fisher, what kind of technique was that? That was amazing. Flute. And then Fisher. I will remind you, that's my center back making that amazing Tekker's goal. I will take that. Anybody need to come off? Not really. They're pretty good. They're really in pretty good shape. I'm very happy with this. I love that we're up 3-0 and neither of my strikers has come close to the goal. I mean, I would like my strikers to be scoring too, but if they're not going to it right now, then at least somebody else is. All right, stay with him, stay with him. No, you lost the clean sheet, boys. That's such a loss. Oh, I'm so frustrated by that. There you go. How was that? I'm pretty pleased. I've got to say, that worked out pretty well. Let's go. Spelers toespraken. Toespraak. Zeg tegen de jongens dat ze hun best hebben gedaan. Okay, that they've done their best. I think, yeah, that's pretty well. Prima overwinning. Overwinning, jongens. Good gedaan. Well done. Good. Doorgaan. De sterkste in Rijnmond Derby. Excelsior, the strongest in in the Rijnmouth Derby. Yes. One of the worst defenses in the competition. Tot nu toe bleef voorstellen. They became even more worse somehow. Verloor van Excelsior op in Nachtavond in Woudenstein. Okay, anyway. Cox maakt zijn professionele debuut, I guess. Cox maakt zijn professionele debuut. Het was een moment vol trots voor Excelsior full of pride for Excelsior and for Thomas Cox when the 17-year-old made his debut for the club during the 3-1 win of Excelsior over Dordrecht in the Cooking Campion Divisi. How is that? I absolutely read the whole thing. All right, I think that's a pretty good place for us to stop it. We're running up close to the 20-minute mark, and I've got to add something on. I've got to add some stuff in. So I think that'll do it for now. I'm not going to worry about the press conference online this one. I'll worry about that offline. And Fisher was quite good. Thank you very much. De Koning. Right, this is the person, Hans de Koning, not de Koning, actually showing up at. But does Netherlands have a king at the moment? No, they have a queen at the moment, don't they? So that wouldn't work. So yeah, you have to. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, that's good enough. That's good enough. That's good enough. I hope you've enjoyed the episode, and once again, thank you very much to Raam FM for his help in getting the press conference put together, and also to Super Swan for the image of the microphones used at the beginning. I love this community. I could just reach out to one of the other creators and say, hey, can I borrow your image for microphones? And he said, sure, and send it right over. I love this community. People are so good to each other, and this is a great time for that. I hope you're having a great day, and take care.